Good morning again, guys. Guyanese critic here for you. And as a result of the overwhelming calls and complaints we're receiving of Guyanese having different issues that they need highlighted, sometimes it's the lackadaisicalness of the authorities, sometimes it is the government. The people are being affected in this country and they need help. I have here with me woman who has called me from Essequibo and has been calling me for a couple of days now, and I tell her to come into the studio and we will air her concerns. We'll start doing this more frequently, since this is what I'm known for, but the importance is getting solutions to people's problems, airing their concerns with the intention of getting solutions to their problems. Morning, ma'am. What is your name?
My name is Nazmoon Khan.
Nazmoon Khan.
From Lot 20 Alliance Public Road.
Okay, Miss Nazmoon. Yes. What exactly is the issue you're having
The issue that I having, that my husband passed away 6 years now, and he have this land matter with Kira Prasad, and he passed away, and I was given the right to stand up for my husband by 3 justice. And
you got to slow down for a minute. No. Your husband had a land matter with an individual. So your husband had a court story.
Yes.
It
and
so
he
happened
passed away.
He died.
Yes.
And then you became the defendant.
Yes.
So you got here Nazmoon Khan is in her capacity as administratrix ad whoever the means of the estate. Parshram,
yes.
Deceased pursuant to the order of court granted by the Honorable Madam Justice Roxanne George on the 6th of April 2017. This is a long time.
Yes.
So it's Kumari you're going against, and
yes.
Ramlal, also known
as... and Kira Prasad.
Okay. So what was the gist of what was the land matter with your husband and he about in general? How a land matter come about?
With my husband had his father transport, and after his father passed away, Kira Prasad told him that you was the one who was taking care of your father, and I have a brother is a liar and bring the transport to me, I would get it looked after for you in your name. And my husband's so stupid. I told him not to carry this transport, and he still insists on carry this transport to Kira Prasad. Now when he carries this transport to Kira Prasad has this transport about 3 months. And when he going to find out from Kira Prasad told him, no, it is in process. But when my husband get to know the truth, Kira Prasad was getting this place for him
to his
name. So my husband now had to seek a lawyer, right? He seek a lawyer by the name of Boston. Boston charged him $1,800,000 to fight this matter. My husband paid to Boston $1 million, right? Every time he paid $150, $150 until he reached up to $1 million. Then in 2012, and nothing in call. Anyway, my husband passed away in 2016, 19th of November 2016. From there, I take step. I go to Boston. They carry me to the judge. I went to 3 judges who grant me to stand for Parshram. And there and then, nothing in doing. And I quit Boston. That $1 million, I ain't get it back. I quit him. I take a lawyer by the name of Mr. Rexford Jackson. I paid to him $535,000. He charged me $600,000. And now in 2021, when I call about the matter going on, and I go, he told me, your matter finished, and what is on the will for your husband, Parashram, it goes to you. Now...
So this comes all the way at the time your husband had in the transport.
No.
It was you who was able to get from your husband, father, come to your husband, come to you.
come to me.
Roger that. Is there a
And-
document to the such at the court? Because if the court gives an instruction, they give you a document, a court order.
This is the order.
This is the court order.
Yes, I get it from
So before the honorable, this action filed here in the
Sandir
7th
Kisun was trying this matter.
and having upon hearing the statement, hereby for the order that a declaration be hereby granted setting aside the agreement of sale purchase. So he make up Caleb
Kera Prasad.
Prasad.
He do a false
He do a thing. So
yes.
the judge ordered that it would be set aside.
Yes.
And also hereby for the order and declare that Samru deceased executed his last will. And I hereby also for the order and declare that the affidavit vested title affidavit in vendor. Hereby for the order. I'm trying to get and it hereby for the order that the of possession be in granted against the plaintiff Kalim Prasad, his servants Chetram Prasad, hereby for the order.
Chetram Prasad is one
hereby
that
for the
who
order.
Kera say he's the attorney.
And
He's
it
the
is hereby
the-
further ordered and directed that Nazmun Khan, the administrator of the estate of Parsham deceased, be in is hereby entitled to a share in the assets of the estate and Parsham deceased. So this says a share in the assets. How does that work out and what is your share?
3 acre of the land that Kera Prasad is on
So your
Goes
share
to me.
is a big piece of land. How much total acres?
is 6 1/4 acre. 3 for him
So-
and
So he got a piece of land and you get 3 acres.
he got 6 acre farmland, which 3 acre goes to he, 3 acre goes to his if you want you could read this will and you will see.
So this is the will.
That is the will.
And that court order respects this will.
Yes.
Raja. In last will and testament, Samuel, also known as Mice, male East Indian.
My
of La-
husband name is Parasuram. And you read it and you can see what is his share.
So revoke all farmer wills.
Here is the death certificate, my father-in-law. Here is my
Given
husband.
beneath to my son, Ramlal Latu section. I give beneath my daughter. Appoint my son Parshram, daughter Dewanti to be my sole executors and trustees of that will.
Both
So
die.
the- okay. So you were supposed to be the trustee if it
Yes.
if it transfers. All right.
That's what belongs to my husband. I supposed to be the trustee of it. What belongs to him?
Yeah.
What goes to him? Yes. Sandir Kisun.
So these
Roxanne
matters
George.
are finished, and you still don't have access to your land.
No. The matter, the Kera Prasad go and appeal the matter because he ain't satisfied with the judge, what the judge do. He ain't satisfied, he say. He got a
No, but have you received a document that's suggesting that you have to go to court and there's an appeal?
look.
There's a
appeal.
summons.
This is the appeal. That he appeal.
Okay.
He ain't satisfied with the judge, with the judge where the judge ain't
Well,
do right thing.
I must tell you, a lot of people in this country never satisfied with anything.
No, but
You
I am
understand?
one who satisfied. Give me anything, I move out. The house that I'm living in, they fighting. My sister fighting me for it right now. Right now, she fighting me for the house. And the house, I tell you, the house built on a land that was given to the 10 sisters, right? But the one who was executor with my husband told my husband he must build his house on that piece of land there, lot 20, that, and take care of your father until God make peace with him. And that is what my husband do. The house is there, and one of the sister who was alive now, she fighting me for the house. She want the house, and she don't want to give me no land.
No, but if there is an appeal, the process has to take its course, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where is that appeal now? How long has there been an appeal?
The appeal since last year, and nothing, no matter call up to now. When I called into the appeal court, they said they didn't get no paper from
Do
the
you have
High
a
Court.
lawyer at this time?
I have a lawyer right now by the name of Everton Singh Lamy. And every time I call him, he told me, he ain't hearing me. Sometimes he tell me he is in a meeting, he in Baltica, he in somewhere. Call me back. And when I call him, he don't answer his phone.
How much money you get this lawyer Sapphire?
This last lawyer, I gave him 150,000. And if somebody lend me it to pay him, I don't have money. I don't work. I live with this child. This child don't have a parents. And I seeking help from
he
people.
doesn't this your grandson?
Yes.
His
mother
father
is a
died?
Spanish. And the father, about 4 years now, we don't know where is the father. So he is with me since my husband was alive. He was 1 year and he is 9 years now. And he is with me living. His mother is a Spanish, she in Venezuela. She don't check on him. So I taking care of this child. And they put me in the lockup for 5 weeks in Amsterdam because, sir, when my husband died, I had no money. And I take some money from my neighbor. I tell him to shoot here now. I take some money from my neighbor. And when the funeral and stuff finished, the neighbor told me how my husband's supposed to sell him a piece of the land at the back. So I said no. I can't sell no land. They gone and find out from a lawyer. And the lawyer tell him yes, she could sell the piece of land. So he gave me it and this quote out of here 500,000 that I have to pay back to him.
Hold for me. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, brother.
I just called to remind you pertaining to the message I sent on WhatsApp.
I gotta look at it just now. So you went to prison
5 weeks in Amsterdam, and the child was in the child care
for
protection.
selling a piece of this
A
land?
piece of this land, yeah. Yeah. Sandil Kisoon sent me to prison. 5 weeks.
Did
in Amsterdam.
the judge at the time see these documents, saw this will?
The judge saw that will, yeah.
The judge know about this order?
The will. But this is the order that I get when I come out from lockup.
Oh, so at the time you didn't have the order?
No. This order I get, look, you see? Do
you have a number for Mr. Kalem? We name?
Kedar?
Kedar, eh?
No.
You
They're
got a
living
number
near
for-
to me.
Hello?
He's on the land right now.
Hi.
Oh, you know bad, bro.
I thought you had a call in connection with this matter. I don't call me now for shipping this now.
No, I don't. I don't really speak to them. They're living near to me.
What would you like done now? Obviously, you've been to prison. You're
Yes.
back against the wall. You're an elderly woman, and you need to have this resolved. You need help. What do you
I
want?
need my matter to solve, sir. To solve. What belongs to me, give it to me. The house that I am living was built by Parasram, but the land was for the sisters. But it's 15 years now we live in there, right? And all the sisters die. One is alive and she is who.
Do you have a number for your lawyer?
Yes.
Give me a number.
600 3775. His name is Singlami.
What's your name again?
Nazmun Khan.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Lamy. Good morning.
Quick.
Michael Michael Rodriguez, Guyanese critic.
Yes, I want to.
I got a client of yours here who is seeking some help in getting her matter closure in her matter. Could you give any clarity on where her matter is? She told me it's before the appeal court. Do we know what time the case is gonna come up and so on?
Who's that?
Miss Nazmun Khan.
It was the content. We waited in
Okay, are you there in court right now?
Yes, Andy.
All right, Chief. I'm gonna call you back later. Hello. 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 Hi. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So there's some content matter this time. You hear any? Well, the liar. It seems that he is. Hello.
Hi, good morning. Is this Mr. Critic?
Speaking, sir. How can I help you?
Hi, good. I'm glad I got on to you. I just called the Guyana Embassy and they were not at their desk at 10:41. 10:41.
All right, buddy.
They were not at their desk.
I'll call and find out what's going on. Guyana Embassy where?
In Washington, D.C. And just as a follow-up, were you able to help me in getting my things sorted out?
What thing is that?
Remember I told you
No, I don't remember, sir. You gotta remind me. I got hundreds of things to think about. You tell me which one.
Yes, I understand that. That's why I'm calling now.
Tell me what thing. What thing did I get was to get started out for you?
My passport at the embassy, they said that it can take 2 months.
Oh, yes. I spoke to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and he's trying to look into that bureaucratic process that they're using there, which takes a lifetime to get things done.
And they come to work at 10 o'clock in the morning, and they get paid from 9.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So, you see what's going on. The world has problems, but nonetheless, your problem needs to be taken care of.
I don't have nobody.
Right?
Man, this child alone.
I will follow up with you and your lawyer how much transportation it costs you to get here.
Well, I come from Essequibo.
How much it costs you to reach here?
I spend about $4,000 for the morning.
And when you're going back?
I'm going back this afternoon.
The girl will give you $10,000.
Oh, girl.
My staff, they will give you $10,000 at least to alleviate the stress that you have incurred with your transportation of getting here. Oh. I will keep in contact with you. I will talk to your lawyer when he's out of court and try to see how we could get this matter better solved.
Yes, sir. Please, I'm begging. I'm 67 years old. I don't have much more for live, and my grandson will left to punish. I need to get something for him.
So, guys, you're hearing the concerns. We're hearing the concerns. I'm hoping this reaches somebody who can help or get help for this auntie. I'll take copies of her documents, and if somebody would want to help her pro bono, because I don't know if it might have been her lawyer overlooking something. I don't know it's what. I'll talk to the lawyer. Let's get help for Miss Nazmoon. Thank you, guys.